My name is Captain Chris Lyles. I'm the commanding officer here for the Salvation Army. And what we do at the Salvation Army, our mission here is really twofold. It's first and foremost, our mission is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, but also to meet human needs in His name without discrimination. So everything that we do here is done as an outreach to the community, is done as a ministry. One of the biggest things that we do here in our social services is we help families that come in struggling at different points in their life with food. They may come in needing clothing for them or their children, help with utilities, rent, really a variety of needs. And we have them sit down with our social worker. We go through their situation, kind of talk them through, find out what they're struggling with, and even how we can help keep them out of getting in that situation in the future as well. And then we do the best we can to help them to meet those needs. We found that when the Salvation Army was founded in 1865 by William Booth, what he found out is that before he could preach to people and share the love of Jesus with them, that he had to help meet some of their needs, because it was hard to tell a hungry man about Jesus when all he could hear was his stomach growling. So he really wanted to meet those needs and make sure they had the physical needs met, so that they would be open to listening to the message. And we still have that mission today, that we want to make sure that we help families meet their physical needs so that they can stay in their home, that they can have food on the table, that they can have clothing for their children. So we do that here. And then we also have our Boys and Girls Club, or what's called a Red Shield Club. And during the summer we have a summer day camp for children aging from 4 to 12. And then with our teenagers, we use them as junior counselors and volunteers, and begin to help train them with leadership development and learning other skills that they'll need to not only grow into high school but prepare themselves for the future with college, or getting out into the workplace and learning what it means to develop into an adult and to be a community partner and a good member of our community. I mean, in the school year, we have our after-school program. We help with homework time. We help with education. We help with sports. We teach them how to play sports, and we have sports leagues and all those things that help develop that teamwork, how to work as a team, how to work together, how to solve problems, but also how to be competitive, but to be able to use that competition in a positive way, to let that energy go out in a way that will help bring value to themselves, help boost their self-esteem, but also help to become a valuable member of not just the team, but in their families and their schools and communities as well. They don't, and that's the big thing about field trips. We like to have field trips, but a lot of our children don't get out of Kinston. United Way is a great partner with the Salvation Army. There are many times that they will call us, and we have this family that has reached out to us, can you help? And of course we do our best to help meet those needs. But also United Way serves as kind of a catalyst for the community, because there's so much that the Salvation Army does, but there's so much more that we're able to do because of our partnership with United Way. They really serve as that catalyst in our community to help point people in the right direction. They know the agencies that they work with, and they know agencies in the area that they may not have a day-to-day relationship with, but they know that they can call on when someone in the community is hurting. I like to view United Way as really, in many cases, the backbone of the community. We're able to help with so much more, and we're able to help get that family into self-sufficiency, because ultimately that is our goal with the Salvation Army, is to make sure that we can not just help families with food this month and then they come back or go to other agencies every month, but we want to help them become self-sufficient, help them have the skill set and the tools that they need to become self-sufficient, where they can provide for their families and themselves, not just with food, but with all their other financial needs as well. People come and they get a pre-packed food box, and sometimes they're allergic to the food. They've got special dietary needs, and they really can't eat everything we give them. So instead of the food going to waste, we're going to expand our pantry, and they'll come in for food just like they normally do and see our social worker, but then they will get a voucher or a check, so to speak, to be able to come back here with a volunteer or an employee, and they will actually shop off our shelves to get their food box. So they'll have, if it's $25 or $30, and they'll be able to pick out of our food pantry what they like to buy, so that they're only getting the things that they'll eat, and they'll be able to work with their dietary restrictions or even their preferences. They're at the end of the rope sometimes, so that if she's able to smile and let them know that someone cares, and sometimes it just involves her listening, it really kind of puts people at ease. And it's always great to have someone up front that likes people and has a smiling face. is to make those dollars go as far as they can, and United Way is great about that as far as helping us to stretch our dollars to meet the need and working together with other agencies and with them and their partners and the local community. We wouldn't be able to do it without the support of the community.